welcome back to another Farmer Spotlight. Today I have a special one with Mr. Scott Travis, who is the Spencer County Judge Executive and a local farmer. So, Mr. Travis, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been farming, about your operation, and your role as County Executive,
Okay.
County Judge Executive?
All right. Thank you, Ms. Kendall. Very good to have you. Welcome to our office here, your office, the County Judge's office. But I've farmed my whole life. I graduated Spencer County High School in 1985 and went right into farming.
Yep.
Rented land and purchased land in 1987, first property I purchased.
Awesome.
And went right to growing crops and animals and raising tobacco.
Yeah.
And that's all I ever wanted to do. I was in FFA, very active, and that laid a lot of groundwork for me as far as leadership.
Yes, sir.
And I carry that leadership to this position even today. What I learned in FFA in high school, I use every single day of my life now, and have for throughout my entire career. But went right into farming in the western part of the county, and I made a living doing that, and grew my operation and raised our children there, and so forth. And but living in Spencer County, being born and raised here, I've always valued the ability to help my community, to give back to the community in whichever ways I could. And I mean, there's many ways for people to give back. It's not just a donation. It's not just a helping hand when something is needed. It's advocating for others,
Yes, sir.
to help others reach their goals and what they would like to achieve in life. So I decided to, I was on the school board one term, and I liked that. And then politics is a lot about timing.
Yeah.
And when you have folks in office, if there's one wanting to retire, then that opens an opportunity, and everything aligned. So 3 years ago, I chose to run for office, and I was successful in my quest to become county judge, and I've signed up to run again, one more term, and hopefully everybody's satisfied that we're doing a good job. No one else signed up to run, so going to continue on with that. I'm still farming.
Yes, sir.
I've got it in my blood, and can't give it up. So, but it's a busy time trying to do both jobs, but it's really fun and enjoyable to do stuff and to get stuff done and accomplish things.
Yeah, and going back to what you said about the FFA leadership, I mean, the skills that you gain through your time in FFA will carry on with you in any post-secondary opportunity that you choose to pursue after high school or anything like that.
Yes.
Our community is really, really excited about this new farmers market space that will soon be built. So how did this opportunity come to be, and what should people be really excited about?
Okay, well, when we get finished, the plan is there will be 2 giant buildings.
Okay.
The first building will be fully enclosed, air conditioned and heat. It'll have a stage.
Awesome.
I want it to have a certified kitchen in it to be utilized by the public. And I believe it's 150 by 80, possibly 20 feet tall. I think I got those dimensions right. And then behind it will be a building about the same size that's open air. And it's a clear span. So what we want this to be is anytime something comes to town, regardless of weather, it could be freezing cold, it can be hot, whatever. When something comes to town, we need a big place to meet.
Yep.
This will be that. And also the farmers market community that is in our county, that currently they set up down by Fresh Take in the parking lot.
Yes, sir.
This will be a permanent place for them, and I want them to be able to utilize it year round, because we have a lot of farmers that it's not just raising tomatoes, they have meats and they have baked goods that can be sold all year. So hopefully every Saturday or whenever they choose to have their farmers market, that place will be their home for them to use. And then there's also funding through the Ag Development Board that we tapped into to help fund that. We got awarded $300,000 to help pay for that. But we chose that location because, to me, there's not a better location in the county as far as meeting when the folks come home from work, go to work. We have about 9,000 people a day drive out of the county to work. and that road has about 17 to 20,000 cars a day that travels
Wow.
it. And maybe not all of them are in Taylorsville, come to Taylorsville, but a lot of them do. So, but we want a place where when folks come to the lake, they're going to see this facility. We're going to welcome them there. We'll have offices there. We may have, my hope is to have it open daily.
Yeah.
And on Saturday mornings, of course. If people want to come and wonder what's in town,
yeah.
we'll have someone there to help them. We'll have someone to tell them about what's happening in the community and what they can look forward to. Just a place to be welcoming. And we want the entire facility to be utilized. The open building, we could have an ice skating rink in the wintertime. It's a great place for communities
yeah.
to have, for Santa Claus to come.
Yeah.
You could have car shows when we have a lot of car shows here in town. Let's say it rains, we can move there. So trick-or-treating, when we have that, and we had like 5,000 to 8,000 people come to
yeah.
town, this will be the place where we'll go. And the hope is that by this fall, we'll be nearing completion.
Awesome.
To where it's wide open come next spring.
Yeah. Well, thank you and our elected officials for making this dream a reality. That's awesome. But you have been in the ag industry a lot of times, so switching gears, what are some innovations that you've seen in the ag industry here in recent years that have been extremely beneficial to your operations?
Well, I mean, starting farming in the 80s, the communications is big, not just for the general public
yeah.
and being able to communicate, but myself on my farm,
yeah.
when I need to know something, everything is at your fingertips. Education is simple now. You got to know how to search for it, and you can usually find it. You never have to wonder about anything.
Sure.
It's right in your hand. So that has been a big change when you have questions about pesticides. I can read the label, but if I need better ideas, I can research
yeah.
them. It's in the palm of my hand. So that's one of the biggest changes. And then as far as hybrids, like in corn, a lot of the genetics that has taken place in the corn seed, it has a lot better drought tolerant
yeah.
in it. Soybeans, in my opinion, still has a ways to go. But we would shoot for 100 to 150 bushels corn. Now you need to make 200 bushels, and these varieties can make 200 bushels.
Okay.
So a lot of investment has went in. Now it costs, seed corn is really expensive. You're looking at $300 a bag.
Right.
It used to be when I started, you could get it for $25 to $50 a bag.
It's crazy.
And a bag will only plant 2.5 acres. So it's a big expense. However, if it does generate those types of yields, that is a big advancement. So the communication, the technology. Now, me being older, I'm not into the latest, greatest self-driving tractors.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. There's too much stuff to be alert, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people are into it.
Yeah.
But I want to be sitting in the seat, or myself or someone helping me, and they need to be alert and be watching, because you never know
yeah.
when a sinkhole or a gully that wasn't there last year is now there.
Right.
So I don't trust the automation that a lot of people do. So I haven't adapted into that. But probably the genetics and the chemistry that is in the ways that chemicals work, the way insecticides and fungicides and seed breeding has been a very positive change. That and communications.
Yeah, so you've been in the ag industry for a long time. What's something that you want people to know about the ag industry and specifically Spencer County agriculture?
All right, yeah, Spencer County is the best county in the whole world.
I agree.
For sure in Kentucky, and I'll just say
yeah.
best. We have the best of everything. We have
in all aspects.
In all aspects,
yes.
That's right. So, but I just want people to realize that a farmer is doing a job just like anyone else. And only about 2% of the population grows food. You
yeah.
go back into the 1930s and 1950s, nearly half of the population lived in rural America on
yeah.
farms. Now there's less than 2% that raises all of the food, pretty much.
Feeds America.
Feeds America,
the world, yeah.
feeds the world. Yeah,
Yes,
feeds, clothes, and fuels the world. That's exactly right. So there's a lot for us to do. The farm size has grown because you have less numbers of people. Now the productivity per acre has just really grown. You know, a cow or let's say a heifer or steer used to take over a year to be ready to sell. Well, you can take them now and it's several months. I used to raise pigs, and I can have a piglet that's born today, and in 4.5 months weighs 250 pounds. You know, they raise there's chickens and ducks that a lot of us, I don't like duck, but I love chicken. A lot of them are just weeks old.
Yeah.
So the ability to take a bushel of corn and turn it into a pound of food has really changed over time.
Right.
And that's how our numbers can be down. We get more off of less acres. So again, I'm not saying that the less acres frees up the rest of the world to blacktop or to take over for some reason other than agriculture. We still need the acres. But I don't see that we will have an issue feeding ourselves going forward as long as all the tools are available to us so we can utilize. And then as science and technology continues to advance, I don't think we'll ever run out of food. So, you know, I'm optimistic about that, and there's going to be opportunities for that.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for being here today. And that 2% is appreciated by people like me and so many people in the community. And that's really my goal, is to spread awareness and appreciation for farmers just like you and the ag industry as a whole. So thank you for being here with me today, and I appreciate your time.
You're very welcome. Thank you.